You know when you're watching any form of visual media and there's a moment where a character just throws a weird glance or something like that, and you instantly start questioning yourself about their true intentions or how much they truly know about something. A character that wasn't too obvious before, that seemed a little bit harmless despite having a troubled past. Well, during this trailer, that glance was thrown by AZ, so hey, I'm not so ace trainer, and that's a lot of dreams that he has right there, isn't it? Let's get into it. It was clear they wanted to show that AZ knows a bit more than he's telling us and Team MZ when they showed us this expression, despite Eternal Flower Floette just not caring at all and being all lost in her world. While it's possible he's just worried about us since we are taking on some crazy tasks out in Lumio City, it's also possible he's worried about us because he knows something about what's going on and how much more dangerous it could be to us in particular. If someone is playing with the same energy required for Mega Evolution, then someone is playing with the same energy that AZ used in order to fuel the ultimate weapon 3000 years ago, and he knows that thing is very dangerous, but even that moment is pretty much shrouded in mystery. But that mystery, I believe we are getting very close to solving it. So get your tinfoil hats in a very comfortable position, cause I have a theory. But before I continue, like and hype this video, subscribe to the channel and consider becoming a channel member to help support the content I make. And now, let's carry on. First, let us talk about the mystery with what happened 3000 years ago. The mystery is not who was on the receiving end of the weapon or anything like that, despite that also being a mystery that I'd love to know the answer to. But no, the actual mystery is how the hell did AZ have access to such advanced technology? We know that Galar 3000 years ago was pretty much a medieval region, so how was Kalos so advanced? Not only that, how was Kalos so advanced when the war itself seemed fought by actual knights and their weapons plus their Pokémon? The answer lies within a very specific word, that is wish. Not a store, but something you desire. Now let's come back to the present and we'll visit the past once again in a bit. A wish granted is the prize you get by becoming rank A in the ZA Royale, and it's undeniable that a lot of characters are going to be trying to be exactly that. So far, we haven't heard anything about any limitations, so it feels like every wish can truly be granted. And if we assume that Quasartico is the one organizing the ZA Royale, which it really seems like they are, well, they have found a way to do so. Since we know they're playing with the same energy that is used for Mega Evolution, or at least doing research on it, since they're where you have to go in order to swap your Mega Shards for Mega Stones, then it's fair to assume that this energy is what will grant you your wish, or something connected to this energy. There's a couple of possibilities here. One is Yveltal and Xerneas. We know both of them fueled the weapon back then, depending on your version, and there's also Zygarde since, well, if there was a Pokemon Z, it's possible that the legendary would be either the one fueling it or stopping it. But that's just the thing, the weapon itself is already a consequence of the advanced technology that AZ shouldn't have, something you never see before the weapon is actually shown. Everything just feels part of a regular run-of-the-mill medieval-ish period with AZ as its king. It only changes after Eternal Flower Floette dies. And if you have been following my videos, which you absolutely should, then you know exactly how I feel about this Pokemon and the power that it literally holds. When the Floette died, AZ received the flower and a tiny casket. The flower still holds whatever power it has, since the Floette gains its power from it. I recommend you watch this video right here to better understand my current thoughts on this. But what if the flower has the power to turn desires into reality, to grant wishes? It is after all a common tradition, despite not being the same flower, you blow on the dandelion and ask for a wish to be granted. This would also explain why Hotel Z has so many people with dreams they're following. AZ brings them in because he hopes the Eternal Flower will help them. Lida wants to be a dancer, Naveen wants to become a famous designer, Urban and Tony also have a wish since they're battling the ZA Royale. And back in the day, AZ also had two wishes, the wish to bring his Floette back to life and the wish to enact revenge on those who killed it. His expression is one of worry because he knows what the promise of a grand wish actually means. It means someone is playing around with the same power that he played with 3000 years ago. A dangerous power that when in the wrong hands resulted in the death of many. A power that lies within the eternal flower that his Floette carries and that might be blooming somewhere else. A power they might not fully understand or control. But what do you think? Will the flower hold more power than it seems? Will it be able to grant you wishes? Let me know down below, and for now, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. But before I go, I want to thank my YouTube members Dash Plays and Gatsy, and also my Twitch subscribers Anubis Year, Zanes222, and the Dr. Joe for going that extra mile. Thank you all so much.